Okay, so we are here now with author Stephen Richard Eng, who lived in London with his father, who worked for the CIA in the 50s. Now, Steve, I was showing him my notes from this morning. They are that we need to write the articles WikiLeaks for Patriots, WikiLeaks for Teabaggers, with eco-issues of tea bags. Oh, I gave you the hiccups with all that vitamin juice. Okay, WikiLeaks for the elders, and then LA Weekly for WikiLeaks, and then we need to do some casting for the Collateral Murder Dance Project, and I'm not kidding. And then I had this dream 2 nights ago where I was told we are of one mind, and then I'm very deeply concerned about the propagandistic issues of the word Islamist as it has invaded the New York Times and the BBC, because they think it's very Islamophobic producing. And then I was wondering if we could take the notebooks of Julian Assange and sell them on eBay, or some kind of memorabilia for a fundraiser. And then I'm thinking a lot about my friend Dan Pinchy in Los Angeles, whose father just died of cancer. And then I was thinking about my art collection that's in Los Angeles, as well as do we have your support? Write a piece for LA Weekly, making more, sending Human Rights Art Project art. So dealing with hate groups in terms of the Norway bombing. We cannot continue to assail women and GLBT. I need to deconstruct the Swedish blog, which was a Twitter to link to by WikiLeaks yesterday, because it seemed to be very anti-GLBT. And then I was looking at target demographics beyond the Patriots, teabaggers, the elders, and the LA Weekly crowd. But we also have drug addicts, vegans, Jewish people, gay, lesbian, bi, and transsexual people, as well as Christians. And I think we need to do a very significant and sincere outreach to all of those people. And when I was looking at issues of narco-trafficking and cocaine, it was a very important issue. And then also outreach to the Gandhians, which yesterday I wrote a piece about Mahatma Gandhi, and then definitely for the Buddhists, and definitely for the Arab Spring, and against all Islamophobia. And then here's some more notes. We have a senior law project, and the senior law project will help me understand issues pertaining to old age, and we've got attorneys to meet there. And there's also a Senior Studies Institute at the Senior Center that has visiting lecturers, and I was envisioning how to do a WikiLeaks for the elders discussion group, so I could educate the elders of our community about issues facing technology. And there's also a current events group at 10. And then let's see what else we have. I just found this newspaper. I surely did not give money to the New York Times, hateful as they are. But it is interesting to see what's going on in terms of Libya. Oh yeah, so we also have, Steve, look at this. This is the Human Rights Art Project, and we're going to do a technology education program for the elders, so they can have a lot more understanding about why the internet and WikiLeaks are important for the future of humanity. And then what I would need would be a classroom with a lot of computers, so I could educate elders about how to use the computers. And then there are also issues of Falun Gong being persecuted in China. And then we would have art and education. And those were my ideas from this morning. And this is my father here in Portland, Oregon. And I was thinking about how he's one of my favorite people on earth. And about how it's his generation that are running the collateral murder culture, and how we can't let the collateral murder culture go down as it stands. We've got all these fellows born around 1940 basically destroying the earth and killing people in Iraq. My dad, who wrote Vietnam War poetry, would not have approved of that. My dad, as he was walking me down the street in Nashville, Tennessee, witnessed. Do you remember the time the police were beating the man on this side of the road? It was police brutality in Nashville, Tennessee. Stephen wrote a book called The Salem of the South, or The Witch of East Nashville, which was about Satanism and the KKK and the people that were into animal and human sacrifice and things of their very twisted rituals. The dark, deep, dark, dirty South, as we Nashvillians called it. The dirty South. Thanks, Steve. Hey, Steve, look for the camera.